Hey, you, me Otkin, like, enjoy. Quit my toxic job and about to have a job interview, and panic attack. Don't hold back. Don't worry, I'm sure the interviewer won't be staring at that mountain on your forehead the entire time. It's not that bad. I'm sure the fryer has an alarm that lets you know the fries are done. Good luck. If there's one thing interview panels take seriously, it's 34-year-old women wearing 4 pounds of makeup. I bet you, that workplace breathes a collective sigh of relief your radioactive self is gone. Anybody ever accidentally hang their coat on that knob sticking out from your forehead? Just bring him some pictures of Spider-Man and you will be fine. If worst comes to worst, you could always become a proctologist with fingers like those. If she gets the job, you can bet her knees are gonna be the same color as her hair. Mole. Slovenian, 20 years old, tourism enterprise management student, vegetarian. You're bonier than a masquerade from the War of Slovenian Independence. I bet your English accent is heavier than you. Which side can you be bought on? The more words you typed, the further downhill you went. No true vegetarian mentions it forth when describing themselves. You must have cheat days. Where are your f***ing armpits? You say you are a vegetarian, but judging from the way you look, that would be considered cannibalism. You look so skinny that you wear your boyfriend's socks as shirts. Give me your best. Stunt double for Pulp Fiction. What Mia would look like if they didn't save her after the overdose. Stop cutting your own hair. Take some of those stripper dollars and hit the star list. Looks like Lord Farquaad's brother's sex change operation was a success. Your nose is prominent. That nose looked like a fire hydrant. The industry has worn you out. You look like a science experiment gone wrong. I haven't seen the sun for a week. Day 7. Jesse and I have yet to reach the top of Brokeback Mountain. We set up camp today and ate some pudding. Or a shower by the looks of it. Worst Indiana Jones cosplay ever. You look like a politically correct Shaggy that's on some sort of wild safari to hunt down exotic mushrooms. The time you haven't seen a vagina is infinitely longer. I've seen cleaner looking ranch hands at a hot wing buffet. A court-ordered deserted island, I'm guessing. I showed my wife Reddit and now she wants me roasted. Do me good. Madam, we can't do anything if you don't post a photo of your husband. This is what Bob Marley would have looked like if he went the Michael Jackson route and then gained 50 pounds. You look like an overboiled hot dog with dreads. If that's the husband, I can only imagine what the wife looks like. You look like you got halfway through puberty as a girl and filled the rest in with male puberty. Can smell that hair from here. I take it, you're the man in this lesbian relationship? Drank all night and puked all morning. Do your worst. I'm impressed that someone too dumb to understand the instructions on a hair dye pack can actually set up a Reddit account. Bravo. If someone drank a pumpkin spice latte mixed with vodka and milk, and puked it into a shot glass, lit it on fire, and then threw it in my face, this picture is what it would feel like. There's DNA in the vomit that will help you identify the father in 9 months. How many different colors of pubes came up? When you picked the color for your hair, did you ask for the morning after eating Taco Bell orange? That TV setup doesn't seem to be safe, and you won't be able to afford a replacement with your student loans when it falls. People are making fun of your hair a lot. I think that's unfair, especially when your bangs need to be as long as your elbows to cover your 9 head. 20. Screenwriter. Broke up with crush. It's my cake day, do your worst. You look like a new Mortal Kombat character whose fatality is sucking someone's ding-dong off their body. Dollar Store Aladdin. Your phone auto-corrected female UFC fighter to screenwriter. You should have used that extra hairspray to hold your relationship together. Who can roast her the most? She's scared. You don't have to tell us she's scared. The diaper she's wearing indicates that. Don't be scared, Buffalonies. No matter how many maps and compasses you have, you'll never find your dad. She's like the ugly annoying best friend who dies first in horror movies. I'm an accordionist currently procrastinating practicing and listening to Sabaton. Give me the best roasting you've got. You put the Otkin orchestra. At least 4 to 6 hours your mom spent giving birth to you was your forehead. For some reason I suddenly have a craving for Frankenberry. Good way to hide bolts on your neck with hair. You look like Porky Pig with a wig. You look like a low bottom. You would be redundant. I'm 18 and my 21-year-old autistic ex just left me for Minecraft. Roast me you woo. You know your box is bad when your man leaves you for a virtual one. He's autistic, he's not blind. I would leave you for Super Mario 2. Best decision of his life, good for him. Minecraft has better graphics. Your roots are growing out. Which color are you going to dye your hair next to get people to notice you? She just looks dumb. I bet she sits on the TV and watches the couch. We are back to beg for more attention. You can actually smell the HPV. Homegirl on the right, got that PlayStation 1 Lara Croft body. You, on the right, are significantly more attractive than your friend. Future single moms. Pizza guy about to come to the door. Chief barista board work. Destroy me. Is the chief barista the one with a master's degree in art history? Being edgy and seeking attention won't fill the gaping void in your life. Nice dye job, Drew Barryless. You look someone who believes in star signs and unironically calls themselves quirky. After the events of The Witcher 3, Ciri fell into the wrong crowd and turned to heroin to deal with the horrors she had experienced. You look like you spend your spare time preaching positivity and happiness before going home to an empty house. You look like the type that scoffs at the employees must wash hands before returning to work sign. 40, I think I'm ready. That's what your husband said after his 5th beer. Your RoastMe sign is covering your personality. You have 400 pairs of shoes you could sell, but you'd rather sell pictures of your asshole to buy coke. Your stripper uniforms are showing. Exactly how big is your forehead? It already looks big, and we can't even see all of it. Go. 40-year-old indie rock scene girl who now lives with her cats and Instagrams her vegan-inspired crochet creations. The lip piercing says, I'm a wild one. Those eyes say, missionary and only with the lights off. That smile says back, looking for my 4th husband. If I threw a log at your face, that nose could split the wood. Meet my buddy, a 34-year-old veteran from small town USA. He drinks Busch Light by the 30. He camps, hunts and watches NASCAR. His cousin is an ex-corn star and a picture of his genitalia in a hot dog bun was recently leaked. You couldn't possibly make him feel worse, Reddit. You mean, his cousin is an ex and a corn star? Guessing it was more of a dinner roll than a hot dog bun. I swear I've seen you want to catch a predator. Can you please escort him out of that middle school locker room? Just cause he's the height of a child doesn't make it cool. So those supplements you got from Alex Jones failed to mention the side effects. You look like the offspring of a lizard and a traffic cone. Steve from American Dad in real life. It must suck to need a booster seat to see over the steering wheel. You look like you were raised by Mountain Dew in a trailer park. Not sure what you're gonna lose first to automation, your job or your virginity. The only way you have a bright future ahead of you is if it's a truck coming from the other side. It's a good thing you're a truck driver and not an Uber driver. No way in hell are people going to get into your car with that creepy perverted face of yours. Do your worst, ladies. If you was a drink, you'd be lukewarm salt water. It seems you really know how to hold that placard. Just remember, being homeless is no shame. Let's see, I bet your dream is world peace. Vegan. Politically correct social justice warrior who has developed feelings for an older woman. You look fresh out of a 2009 romantic comedy and Christmas movie. You look like you're transitioning from community college dropout to cat lady quite nicely. The last time I saw legs, that uneven was on Bluebeard the Pirate. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon, bye and love you.